Guys, welcome to the first ever 20 minutes in the Tight Knit Golf Garage podcast. We are welcomed by our guest, Brandon from Bingo, Bango, Bongo Golf. Thanks for coming through, my man.
Yeah, please meet you. Just triple B works.
Yeah, there you go.
Works.
There you go.
Thanks for having me.
We're here. This is just a new idea I had. And obviously, I know so many creators in the space now through Three from the Tee, the guys from Tee from the North. And I just want to have cool people through this space, get to know them, get to know their history, who they are, and why they love golf so much. So I really appreciate you being the first guest.
Well, cool. I hope I'm cool. I like to say I got some cool golf gear. That's kind of my gimmick.
Yeah, you have really good content. I love your content. You're another vintage guy.
Yeah, big vintage.
I've been in golf my whole life, so it's cool to see the vintage stuff come back.
Yes.
And how it's so popular amongst new golfers and everything. And I have a lot of nostalgia connected to those pieces. So
Huge.
I really like your content. He has a channel. If you guys follow on social media, what's your at?
Yeah, Bbbgolf.
Bbbgolf. Make sure you follow him. He goes thrifting, tries to find really great clubs.
And apparel too. This is actually a hand-me-down.
Yeah, that's a great piece. Shout out to the Devil's Paintbrush.
I think, I'm such a huge fan of that. I don't know if it's the nostalgia part or maybe it's like the looks. Like I'm someone who just loves the looks of the old clubs, the blades. I shouldn't be playing blades, but just the look of them when I'm, looking down at an approach. That's what I want to see, not these player performance irons.
Right.
But that's what I should be playing. But
yeah.
Screw it.
So,
I have fun out there.
So let's get a little into your history. So how old are you?
I'm 35.
35?
Yep.
Okay, so what is that, 90?
90. Right, I'm turning 36 this year, everyone.
Okay.
October.
There you go.
So
October,
little birthday
baby.
present, people are thinking.
So tell me about your family, where you grew up.
Yeah, so Cobourg, I don't know if you know Cobourg.
Cobourg, Ontario? Okay.
Yeah, so I actually born in Belleville, but lived most of my life in Cobourg, and just spoiled when it comes to golf around there. Belleville and Cobourg, there were tons of courses, Bay of Quinte, Black Bear that we got to play.
Right.
And we'll get to that a little bit in the fall. And then my area, Dalewood, and then these little like 9-holers that got me into golf. And that was what I think I'm still chasing, is just going out there with your buddy.
Yeah.
Either at the start of the day or midday, and then just stay there till the place closed.
Yeah.
And we'd play 36, we'd play 50 holes, we'd play 9 holes if that's all we had.
Right.
But just every second we had a time to go play, we'd go play. And I missed that. I haven't had a chance to golf much being in the office.
So who got you into golf and at what age? When did that start for you?
So it was great. My grandpa on my mom's side and my dad were both big golfers, and my uncle. And they would go out hitting balls, and I was a little too young. But just seeing them grab the clubs and just having a good time, and then coming back, all smiles, and like, I wanted to be there. What are they doing there? And then finally I was old enough to go to the range. I would either hit right-handed with my dad's clubs or left-handed with my grandpa's. Just whatever
Your grandfather was a lefty?
Yep.
Wow.
And
so how old were you then?
So that would have been like 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah, and then that wasn't, again, like I was never on the course. Maybe about 10, my dad took me out. Almost had a hole-in-one on my first time out there. So always chasing it, right?
Yeah.
That's always how it works. And then I got to the age, I got to get clubs.
Right.
I can't just use hand-me-downs. And I have to pick what side of the ball I'm going to hit.
Right.
So I ended up going, this is so weird, right-handed, cross-gripped.
Okay, I have a buddy that still hits cross-handed. Yeah.
So he would probably know it's, you're losing a bit of distance.
Yeah.
And my cousin saw me one time out there and said, we got to change that. That's got to go. So one day on the course got me out there and I was done. And again, I'm starting to hit the ball further.
Yeah.
Further. A little big for my age too, so I was starting to hit the ball like 300 pretty young, like 14, 15.
Wow.
I was hitting the ball.
Were you a bigger boy?
I'm like the size I am now at like 15.
Yeah.
Like I had football coaches from like, what was it? I was in Cobourg, but I'd go to Bowmanville for dinner.
Yeah.
Go to the washroom, come back, and there's a guy sitting on the table with my parents. I don't know him. And he goes, hey, I just saw you there. How do you feel about joining the Tigers? You don't have football in Cobourg, do they? And it's just a little drive up here, just because he saw me get up from the table. And I was like, how old's your son? Blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, a bigger guy. But when I started going into like tournaments and playing in school,
Yeah.
I started to realize really quickly.
Golf tournaments.
You got a golf tournament.
Okay.
I was actually on the school team in high school.
Yeah.
Smaller high school. That's
Yeah.
probably why. But you start realizing there's levels to it. Like, I know
yeah.
I wasn't going to go pro, but you start really, like, there's some chances these guys could be on, the ping tour or something.
Right.
Something lower level. And I loved being out there, but it was a little demoralizing when my big thing was the long ball, and then there's guys hitting past me. Right? So it was kind of this mental game, and then I just went, I like playing with my buddies, not winning, not beating them. It wasn't that. It was just like, I don't really care about the score. Right?
Yeah.
And then when I got into college, I just play more ultimate, play more like flag football.
So what was the official age that you started actually playing rounds of golf?
So I would say got a membership in grade 6.
Oh, okay.
And then till the end of high school, would always have one.
Yeah.
First couple years in the 9-holer, and then up into the 18-holer, Ashbrook.
Nice.
Shout out Ashbrook. And it was just, again, the best time. Going out for 36, whatever we could do, getting our parents to pick us up at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Or once we started driving.
Did you start with lessons? Did you get lessons as a kid?
So I've never had lessons other than that cross-handed grip.
Right.
And it's get lessons, people. It's more, I keep tweaking my swing, and I never feel comfortable enough to go into a lesson. But you're never going to be comfortable in a lesson. That's the point, is to feel a little uncomfortable at the beginning.
I was telling my buddy, rapper, he's not good. And I was having this discussion with Mitch too, he's a coach, and I'm like, there's so much ego involved in golf, especially with these golfers that are coming in late, like they're already men. Like, I think there's too much ego where the thought of them having another man teach them to do something properly gets in their heads, and they think just equipment is the solution, where if you're really starting out, like, you need to know those fundamentals.
Huge.
And, obviously if you're learning something for the first time, it can be overwhelming, all the tips and stuff. So it's like, just try to remember one or two things from that lesson and then incorporate it into your game. But I do see that a lot of new golfers are hesitant to get those lessons. Yeah. Right?
And maybe pay their way.
Yeah.
Right? Like, is there a way I can just get the highest tech and then I can avoid getting the lesson?
Yeah.
It's no, it doesn't work that way.
I started out, similar story, right? My dad was a golfer, and I started out hitting sawed down his clubs. Yes. You know what I mean? Until eventually I bought, he got me a little junior set, but the set only had a putter, a pitching wedge, a 5-iron, and a driver. It was 4 clubs. I love it. And I think that's overwhelming for new golfers too. It's there's too many clubs. They don't know how far every club goes. So it's my one buddy Justin was in my DMs the other day. He's like, what should I get for clubs? I'm like, I told him the whole story. I literally started out playing with 4 clubs, right? You just learn to hit them straight, and then you get an idea of their distance, and then go from there. Start evolving, adding, then evolving to a larger set or something like that, right? But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, cool. So what other sports did you play growing up?
So a small high school. Yeah. So I had the ability to play on. I was on the badminton, rugby, basketball. That was a little unfortunate, more of the big guy down low, right, kind of thing. But I had pretty good hands.
So you're an athlete. You're an athlete.
I would say that's a big ask. Because I am a sports guy.
Yeah.
I play sports.
Okay. So what's your current handicap right now?
Ooh, so again, haven't been able to keep one in a while. I would say floating around a 16 or a 14.
Oh, okay.
Just because of some injuries and just playing through a couple things. But again, this summer, I would love to see that go to a single digit. I know it's there. It's been there before. So yeah, that's kind of this mission this year.
The reason why I bring that up, because I think there's another connection between multifaceted athletes and how quick they can pick up the game and get good at it, in golf specifically, right? You look at John Pham, he learned how to play golf, I think 4 years ago, and now he's a teaching professional. So I was asking him, because I was so curious, I'm like, that's rare for someone to get that good in 4 years. So I was asking him, and he was a multifaceted athlete. He was a skateboarder, volleyball player, all these things, all these things that incorporate balance and hand-eye coordination and all that stuff, right? And I noticed in some people where if they weren't an athlete per se, they struggle with the game of golf, because those other facets of playing other sport help
Yep.
with everything, right? Especially the game of golf. So that's
Yeah, a discipline I think is a big thing too, like bringing from other sports. Like people realize it's like I'm not going to be like amazing when I just pick it up. I have to learn some fundamentals, and then a big thing is it doesn't have to be pretty. Like I know there's some golfers coming up, or like you said, athletes from other sports coming. Their swing isn't gorgeous, but they've got good outcome. Again, that's them just learning the game comfortably and not trying to focus too much on.
That's a
trying to
good
be
point.
a certain way, or
I think with social media, everyone's chasing that perfect looking swing.
yeah, look at
And
the
look at
LPGA.
some people. Look at some people on tour. Like Jim Furyk has a hideous swing. He's a professional golfer. You know what I mean? It's like, I bet when he was growing up, there was people trying to tell him to change his swing, and he probably told them to fuck off or whatever, right? And then he made the tour and won. Whatever he won, like
one of the lowest scores on the PGA.
Yeah, like he's a successful golfer. So it's like, play your swing, and you can still be great at this game.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I think that gets in a lot of people's head out there. It's like, they're so focused how they look too. Like I think, luckily because you've been playing the game a lot, I've been playing the game a lot. It's not really much a focus. We can go out there in our more comfortable clothing now, and not feel that we have to look a certain way or be a certain way on the course, and just play.
Right.
I think that's an important part too.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you're a golfer that's been in it a long time.
Yep.
What are some things that you're seeing with this new generation? Obviously, golf, in my opinion, golf is like maybe the most popular sport ever.
It's crazy,
right?
I think
some people disagree with me, but
yeah.
I've obviously been here for like over 30 years. Like it's never been this popular. Like when I was growing up, I only had 2 or 3 friends when I was like 12 years old to play with. And those were usually buddies I worked at a golf course with, right? Like we were already there and we were golfing for free, right? Like my other buddies that didn't work with me, I'd maybe play with them once or twice a year. And it was hard to, get them to even come out, right? But now I feel like you could literally go through your phone and contact anyone. And
you've got to force them ready. And question, did they consume golf? Did they watch much like PGA stuff at all, or
like those friends that weren't involved?
Yeah. Maybe the Masters, or maybe like
I don't know. Yeah. So how I started was, shout out to Kettle Creek in Kettleby. They have a short course, and they did was they offered an hour lesson. It was like a junior camp in the summer, so they offered you an hour lesson, and then you got to go and play 9 holes after. So I joined that with a bunch of my buddies.
Nice.
But then after that ended, after a few years, I moved on to Cardinal and had a year or 2 of lessons there doing the same thing. And then I eventually started working at a golf course at like 12. So then I didn't need, that was my summer camp. It was my summer job, right? I didn't need a camp anymore. I was at the golf course, and then I'm playing a lot. But my friends, some of them just stopped after those initial couple years and just moved on to other things. So like it's interesting. That's a good question. I know like 1 or 2 of my friends that were in that program with me, in that summer camp with me, their dads are obsessed with it, but were they consuming golf as much? I'm not sure. But I know that there was a handful of those friends that stopped that summer camp and did whatever in the summers, right? I think some of them moved on to lacrosse or whatever, whereas I continued on, right? So it is interesting, but now they're back,
right?
And they tell me all the time, I should have stuck with you and followed your journey, right? Like continue with the summer camp and then eventually getting a job right? So,
but yeah, the hindsight there, right, for sure. But I think,
but back to my question. So, because you're an OG in the golf space in this new generation, what are some things that you like? What are some things that you dislike about?
Back to fundamentals, because a lot of times it's not just like a couple guys who've been golfing a long time bringing people out on the course. So you're able to kind of, hey, fix your divot here. It's 4 people who've probably never golfed before, all going out together, and there's little things that they're all going to be doing. Pace of play is going to be all off. They're going to be bugging the marshal. They're going to be bugging the people before and after them. So I say always go at least with someone who has a little
more
scope.
Experience.
And of course at private courses you're going to get that because you're going to have to go on. But I jump on a lot of public courses, a lot of spots where I'm going to run into these individuals.
Yeah.
And it's just learn to share the course. and it's the, what is it? The Girl Scouts kind of rule is leave the place better than you found it. Yeah, take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints.
There you go.
Right?
I like
so
that.
that's what you do on the course, right? Like treat it well, and then there's just so many videos I see, like people just ripping up the course.
Yeah.
And especially if they're doing it for views, right? Like, oh, I gotta have the next big viral video. I rip up this green, and it's just like that. Everyone
teeing
loses.
up balls in the green and hitting it.
It's not even a good
like,
video, right?
Yeah, and honestly, like, fuck Bbbgolf. Like, they probably won't even see this. Actually, you haven't blocked me on YouTube yet, but you've blocked me on all my other social.
They'll watch the first 50 minutes, I'm sure.
But they've kind of added to that, and I have a couple buddies too where we've talked about, like, they've kind of, in a sense, they're putting out propaganda where this is cool content to do that stupid stuff.
Oh, I might get big,
right?
and it's like I just have to do it once, or like maybe they're not thinking, but it's like it has consequences, and it's mostly the people on the course, people who are going to fix it, who have to deal with it, and that's the thing. It's just I've got no time for that.
Yeah,
we're all out there for the same reason.
So your biggest takeaway from the new generation is.
Learn the game, and
learn
then
the game.
Go with
the
a shepherd.
course.
Yeah, respect the course is a huge thing. Like we only get the course half a year here in Canada, so to have like someone's green out for a month, like it's an excuse.
Yeah. A perfect example. We played our first round last Friday at Innisbrook, and there was a group behind us, and it was cart path only. It was so wet out there. And they hit into us, yelled 4. It's a short par 4. The par 4 was like 340 yards. We're in the middle of the fairway. They hit into us, yell 4. And we turn around, we're like, why are you even hitting, right? But it's like one of those things where they probably didn't know they were going to hit it that far or what have you, right? So I'm like, okay. But then they're driving their carts up through the fescue, and they're yelling a lot. And I was just like, we all kind of looked at each other, and we're like, God, man, like.
You got to have some awareness. There's awareness that some people, and again, that comes with time. And
I don't know if I've made this video before, debatable golf opinions, but like I feel like you need a course, like almost like your driver's license, where, because there's so much to golf regarding pace and respecting the course and everything. Like you don't just you don't pick that up unless you're playing with someone that knows that and can point that out to you when you're out there, right?
So and then we're handing them keys, we're handing them alcohol, right? And it's like, I have no problems with drinking on the course, right? That's part of the game. Like it's fun to be out there in the summer, especially enjoying. But again, be reasonable. Remember, there's other people out there. Yeah, that's a huge part.
Okay, so let's get a bit into, because we're almost at 20 minutes. It's been a great conversation already, but let's get a bit into your brand.
Yeah.
How you started your social media account, what was what are the goals behind it? And
I'll give you a quick, to the creation, kind of go back to the past. So when I was playing, and Tiger Woods, all the EA sports games, right? I don't know if you ever got to play Bingo Bango Bongo. Okay. It is one of the game formats on there.
Oh, wow.
So that's where I learned it.
I didn't know that, yeah.
And so there was I think a goal for beating it so much. So I get it, whatever, I learn it. Go on the course to play men's night, because that was usually the only time I could sneak on, right, on certain days. And there's a threesome going out. They say, oh, do you mind if this young gentleman joins you? He just wants to play, no problem. And they said, just to let you know, though, we're playing Bingo Bango Bongo. You've probably never heard of it. I said, I'm all set. I got Tiger Woods telling me how to play it, right? Yeah. So it did pretty well. Won a Gatorade and a hot dog at the turn.
So explain that to us. How do you play Bingo Bango Bongo?
Yeah, so super simple. It's first on the green, gets a point. Once everyone's on the green, the closest ball 2 gets an extra point, so that's 1 point for them. And then the third point is for the first in the hole. Now, the thing is, though, a lot of people don't like the game because you can stymie people, right? Like, say we're playing a par 4, I push mine wide, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to wait till I'm up there, I'll chip it close, get my bango, may even get my bongo out of this, right? But I kind of like it more like a hammer throw. So if we're on a par 3, I just go, hey, Bingo Bango Bongo, like right now. And I even sometimes throw it in strokes count. Like usually it doesn't, but sometimes, like if you're bogey, you're out. Right? Like if you're chipping, you're out of this bingo. It's a hybrid version of it, but I like it better for pace. A lot of people hate Bingo Bango Bongo because it slows the game down. A lot of people are like looking, that's my thing. I don't play that stymie version. I just play quick. Here's the rules. And again, it's a way to...
Because you're still trying to score well. Exactly, it's not like so much about making the points
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, you still want your personal score to be.
It goes
yeah.
back to my like not keeping score, right? Like if I
Right.
know there was someone new, and I'm obviously beating them every hole, they're getting doubles, triples, I'm getting pars and maybe a birdie and a bogey. But at the end of the day, they could beat me at bingo, bango, bongo.
Right.
And they had a great day.
Yeah.
Oh, they chipped in. You got bingo, bango, and bongo.
Right.
Boom. And it's like, that's more exciting than them. Oh, that was, even though it was for triple.
Yeah.
Right? But for them, it's exciting.
So we play something, we started doing it last season with my buddies because I'm the best out of the group and we all want to shoot our own score because we all track our handicaps and stuff like that. But I started this game with them because my dad and his buddies do it, is whoever has the lowest putts wins wins the money,
Like
right?
that.
So we only put in like $5, so you can win up to $15 or whatever. So you're still shooting your own score, but now the putts count. And some rounds I can shoot a 78, but I'll have like 34 putts, which is brutal. And someone can shoot a 93, but have 32 putts, right? So it's a lot of fun because when you're on the green, now those gimmies aren't given to you as much as most golfers
that's a
would
good
like
thing.
to
I don't
see.
know I hope we have the time, but gimmies. What's your take on gimmies?
So because I've started more filming on the course, I'm reluctant to take a gimme because I don't want people in my comments saying, oh, that was like a 3 or 4 footer. Like, you didn't actually par that or birdie, or you know what I mean, right? I would never take a gimme on a birdie putt anyway, but I just don't want people in my comments. So just for the look of the video, I like putting out every time. What is your take?
So I think for content and matches for sure, I always no gimme, right? Like I love seeing that moment, right? Like, but if someone's struggling and stuff, and pace of play, right? It comes down to that. There's a moment when you just go pick it up, right? And you're not being rude, and it's like you're just knowing that might lip out. We don't need that again. Or someone else has a putt they want to do. Like there's an eagle putt coming out. This guy's like there for double. It's like just get out of the way. Yeah, he's focused on something. It's like I'll give you your double. I'll give you your bogey. Whatever. Like
especially if you have like a 10-footer for birdie and Buddy's on his 7th shot of the hole and he's got a 3 or 4 footer. It's like, just take it, buddy. Get out of my way so I can focus on this. And then,
And a big thing is I have to see it first, right? Like if you have a par putt, lipped out for birdie and it's still like 2 feet away, it's on the 2nd or 1st hole. I got to see it.
Yeah. I heard this one thing and it made a lot of sense. Is if you're playing a match with someone, there's a strategy involved with the gimmies where, like, let's say you're playing match play or whatever, is he would give the guy that he's playing against the first 4 holes that gimme, and then once it gets later down in the round where now it's a close match or whatever, now he's not giving them, so he's in their head a bit. They don't have that experience of making those 3 footers or whatever, so now they're maybe a little more nervous and shaking over it, right, where it really matters, right? So I thought that was an interesting strategy.
I like that for match play.
Okay, we're at 25 minutes.
I can give you a quick rundown of what I'm ththinking this summer.
What are your goals coming up?
So this summer is bring down the handicap, but for the page specifically, I'm thinking, a lot more Thrifty Thursdays, a bit more regular, like something for people who can come every Thursday, know they're going to get some fun video out of me, and a lot of collabs. I'm hoping some people will come out and do some hunting with me. Different locations.
Where are you now?
I'm in Mississauga.
Mississauga, okay.
And I have a ton of value villas and spots I do, but again, you can only go to the well so much. It's nice to try out different stores, different spots.
And you're working at Golf Town now. And I've worked at Golf Town. There are some clubs that come, like trade-ins and stuff, where you might have access to. I just did a ton of them recently. I've seen content where guys go to the bins behind Golf Towns and they'll find old clubs that are being just discarded.
It's wild to see too the clubs that people bring in thinking they're going to get a ton of money for trade-ins.
The used golf club market is the most inflated, dumbest thing I've seen in my life. I mean, some people have 15-year-old irons on Facebook Marketplace, and they're trying to get $1,000.
Oh, I thought you were just going to say they're selling. I have 15-year-old irons, but I don't sell them.
Buddy, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, get your $100 and get out of here. Or
well, that's why I stay off the marketplace for the hunts. I like the thrill of the hunt. I like to call it, right? Like in the wild, when it's like I got to go to Bozo's backyard to pick something up, and I just can't do it.
Yeah. So let's talk about your bag.
Yeah,
What
sure.
do you have here?
So I'll give you a few little things.
Yeah.
My big thing is vintage and old. So Arnie also is the king, undisputed. Personal 8-iron with the BBF ferrule and a KBS Tour. So a little bit of the old and the new together.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my big thing.
Yeah,
I also play persimmons.
These Win grips are such a throwback. I think my dad had these exact same grips on his Wilson Staff blades, which I played for one summer. They are super cushiony and comfy, but I think they wear pretty quickly.
Very quick.
They are so unique and vintage looking. I love that.
That one's more of a jewel, but it is also a tool. So I use that out on the course a lot. And then the little personal stamped Vokey. But that's the thing. I like taking these old, bring them back into the modern age. Got the Rip It Grip. Shout out Rip It Grip.
Yeah, shout out Rip It Grips.
But yeah, so this summer, getting those on the course, getting more vintage finds, hoping to take more of the content creators like yourself and the T of the North crew out in the course. So Triple B, our big thing is golf should be accessible.
Yeah.
Golf should be easy, and golf should be fun.
And like the tech you have really doesn't matter. Just get something in your hands and try to hit the ball straight.
Hit the ball back to it as we were kids.
Yeah.
Take 3 or 4 clubs even. I'm a huge proponent of taking a snap bag. I got here. Let me grab it quickly. That's all you need.
I love that. We definitely got to show this.
Just all you need.
3D
6
printed
clubs,
this,
4
right?
maybe.
You 3D
A company in Chicago.
Oh wow.
Shout out Tough Lie. But it's all you need.
Carry it like that.
Oh yeah, and you got your drink holder there.
Wow.
Where's my cat? I don't want to knock it over. I'll have to use yours.
You put it on the.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Look at that. Shout out to Caddy. Love and appreciate you.
Yeah, cheers.
Great Canadian non-alcoholic beer.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, this is the first episode. You know what I mean? I've been meaning to get you and shoot content with you for a while because I love the content you're doing, the thrifting stuff. I'm a thrifter as well, not specifically for golf stuff. But I always see those videos online of people finding Scotty Camerons or whatever, and I'm like, what the hell? I think that's just an American thing because the thrifting up here is pretty slim pickings.
Not so tight.
I've been wanting to meet up with you in a while because I didn't know you too well, and I like the content you're doing. But there was obviously a lot of scheduling issues, and then I came up with this idea to have a podcast. So why not? Like, what? It's such a great idea for me to better get to know the people that I know in this space. So really appreciate you.
Thanks for having me
through. Yeah. We might have to name this 30 minutes in the Tight Knit Golf Garage because we're at 30 minutes. But we're going to end the podcast off like this. Any guest that comes through, I'm going to get them to tell me what their 3 favorite holes are in consecutive holes at any course. And we're going to play a 3-hole match on the Tight Knit Golf Garage sim. What 3 holes did you pick?
A little hint here. We're going to Arnie's place. Bay Hill.
Bay Hill. So what holes are we playing?
We got to finish up 16, 17, 18.
16, 17, 18. So we are going to cut to that. But if you are watching this video, thank you so much. Again, this is the first episode. Please be kind in the comments. If you know anyone that should be on this podcast, again, we're filming this in Ontario, Canada. I'm happy to have anyone in the garage that's in the golf content creator space. But if you know anyone or you want to see someone else on the podcast, let me know in the comments. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification button. What else we got to do, Chetty?
That's all. Just
keep it tight. And let's get into this match, man. Thanks again.
Let's go.
You're
Thank
the best.
you. Awesome. Let's get it.
Okay. Phone's recording. So we only use Kirkland's in the
Amazing.
Tight Knit Golf Garage sim because I saved the good ones for me. Okay, we've got a slight breeze. You can adjust the tees. I've got all sorts of different tees. Shout out to Rad Tee. Is that filming, Chetty? All right.
And we're off.
That was pretty good.
That's a mean
There
little
is a lot of wind pushing left.
Oh, that's a nice piece.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
All right, going with the
Where should I set up my clubs, maybe?
Now you said you got a tee a little smaller than that?
Yeah, so we've got the rad tees.
Or I might even...
So he 3D prints tees. There's all sorts of different lengths, so you just set it up anywhere.
They're like the same. That's
what I was saying when I was golfing on Friday. I'm so used to playing sim golf where you have the alignment tool of a mat, right?
Yeah.
And when you get back out in real life golf,
it's all gone.
yeah, my alignment is all off, so that's something I gotta work on. There we go. My brother's a huge waggler, and I'm like, Jay, that's a pretty good swing. He's on the shorter stuff. There we go.
Tigers Club, baby. Tigers Club.
Yeah, I love. My buddy had one of these.
Oh, they're.
So you're up.
Oh, come on, baby. Little left.
Look at this guy.
Sit.
2-putt or 3-putt?
Ah. Do I get a chance to chip now? That's a 3-putt?
No, it's a 3-putt zone. Yeah. Okay. So what's that? A bow? That's a bow. We're going 4-iron here.
Nice pink grips.
That's right. Okay. No!
Wind could help him.
Oh my God, there's water. Watch the cart path. Sit down. Oh my God.
That was fun.
I just hit that a mile. Okay, got the new stamps.
Oh, I love that. Was that Doghouse that did that for you?
Doghouse did the keep it tight, and then I was like, there's a lot of space I want, so I went to my cousin's house, and he has a stamp.
Oh, beauty.
This is a scary shot.
Yes, you got to get that in a hurry. You could also play safe.
Yeah. No.
Triple B already in with the par.
Right. Okay, we need to get this.
This is match play.
These are the tough shots. 63, wind behind.
These are the ones too outside that are a little different. You almost kill someone on the other hole.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
It's a little to the right.
Is that enough?
Oh my God. All right, not looking good for the host. We need a Chipinski here. 15 yards. Sit, 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 sit.
Oh,
yeah, that's a one
very
putt.
good. That's
so,
a nice, great save.
Was that a par save?
That should
what
be
is
a
that?
par save.
Yeah, okay.
An eventful
Look
first
at
hole.
this, baby.
Oh.
We're golfing. Okay, what do we got here?
I had
R3.
someone come into Golf Town, and they were really shy to ask, but they wanted Bryson's grips. So they were like, oh, there are these certain jumbos, this, and then under his breath, he's like, Bryson's grips, Bryson's grips.
What does Bryson even play? I don't even know.
They're these jumbo, what's his company?
But it's his brand.
But basically, so
he's
like, their
going
regular is a jumbo, or like their standard, or even
because he's going all like his company now, right? Like, okay, 174 yards. Wind to the left, pushing right.
This is a beast of a hole.
Okay, I'm gonna hit a 7-iron.
Oh, I don't have my 6-iron
So have
anymore.
you played this course in real life?
I have not.
No?
It's a dream of mine to play and obviously go see. I just don't have the time. Oh. But I know a few people who played it and they said they're going to take me, so.
All right.
Hopefully that's the case.
That was a little chunky.
That bunker might. No.
Go. Go. Oh!
So, okay, now. Okay.
Chunky is not what you want on a hole like that.
I gotta think here. I like walking up to my ball, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Been watching Rory's 6-iron. Let's see if I can see that. That's right as well. Gotta be long though. Oh, long though.
God, look at this. What a match. What a match.
200 yards 6 iron. And that was like a half swing. Oh, a couple water boys.
Okay, the yardage has changed. 133 now.
Oh, they got us on the right tees now.
Yeah, seriously.
And I'll say it now, didn't do that for the video.
Yeah. I know, we want competitors. I always love golfing with competitive people. I've been partnered with one or two people in the past where they're just out there to play for fun, and I'm like, there are prizes at hand.
Yeah.
Like, we're playing a scramble or a best ball. Like, I want to win.
Well, that's the thing. Like I said, I like having fun. I don't keep my score all the time, but
Yeah.
didn't say I don't like to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
I like winning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, scrambles, good times.
And I just shanked it.
Oh,
my
buddy.
God. What a...
So
This
I'm going
is-
to take the Arnie club here.
This is bad for the brand. I'm up again. 78 yards.
I was going to say, how am I shooting for double?
This is a tough look. Tough look.
Well, just
78
remember, you're
yards.
playing against a 15 handicap, so
Yeah, so there's still a chance.
I will show.
Let's sit down.
That's it, too.
God, we still got a chip. All right.
Okay, what do we like
Horrendous. I
here?
might have to put another screw in this. This is moving a bit.
Yeah, that's probably me. I'm a mover and a groover. I've been called out a few times for my happy feet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you're like a Scotty?
I'm not quite a Scot. It's more like before I swing, I kind of do this little movement, and then I really like just shift the earth like Godzilla. So something about me, I like doing one-handed chips.
Wait a second. Your drop zone was different, I guess, eh?
Yeah, I went long.
Okay, yeah, that's
At
right.
point
that's
of
right.
entry.
That's right, okay.
Still with a double bogey. Here's the thing though, 18, another hole, water, big in play at the end.
Oh, and I flubbed that.
Oh, Grimmy. Oh, it did go.
Unbelievable.
I actually thought you were gonna go longer though.
Okay, that was horrendous. 5 over on that hole.
Again, you gotta give the high handicapper some candy here,
Yeah.
and you did.
Exactly. Okay, so
Oh, this hole, man.
this is it's a good finishing hole.
It's one of my favorites. Haven't had a chance to play it, but try to hit a little knuckler. Oh, it's too knucky. Come on. Come on. I got a shot.
Oh my God, he's got a shot.
That was... I got real lucky there. I should have teed up a
Okay,
bit
how
higher.
far is that lake? It's 298, which I can't reach.
This might be a bad time to ask, but what do you think of Bay Hill?
This course so far?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the sim doesn't do it justice.
Right.
Home Tee Hero did do an upgrade to specific holes where they made it more realistic. You can play any course on this,
That's the beauty, I believe.
but
I
it
think,
just matches like the yardage and the hole layout. It doesn't match like so much of the hazards and the trees and stuff like that. But yeah, this is. I always love a good finishing hole where it tests you a bit, and this
Yeah.
definitely looks like one.
And I'm always someone, you know, the last 3 holes I like, you know, par 3, par 4, par 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of what I like. That's a nice
Little
deep-
draw away from the water.
He set up nicely. He set up nicely.
Okay, at least the driver's working today.
All right, do I get a chance to use the Arnie club at Arnie's course?
Okay, we need,
Ooh, no, I don't. 178.
we need a miracle here.
Might be 6 iron again. Something that we didn't get a chance to talk about on the podcast is new golfers, a big thing is their favorite club, right? They don't understand,
yeah,
right? Oh, I got to use 7 iron here. It's my favorite club. It's like, There's a tool built for every scenario.
Exactly, yeah. I always tell them, swing every club like you would a wedge.
Yeah, that's another great tip to have. That's right again.
Please get in the water. Oh my God, he throws a dart. He throws a dart. Unbelievable. Well, I'm 0 for 1.
I guess I'm not invited
And
back.
tight knit golf garage, dude. That was so much fun.
Gotta keep it tight. Thanks, brother.
Again, follow my boy Bbbgolf on Instagram. Where else are you?
YouTube as well.
YouTube?
Got some stuff coming as well, so B, baby.
Awesome. That's it, guys. Keep
Peace
it
out.
tight.